Many people think that time is just an illusion. If that is true, then now, right now, is all that exists, and that is difficult because A, that now would be Planck length thin, far smaller than an atom, its nucleus, or even its protons. In fact, only elementary point particles would fit within now. And B, that Planck length thin slice of now would be a still image containing no motion and conveying no motion forward. We know that time radiates through the universe at the speed of light. If the sun blew up, we would not know about it for about 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Also, the rate at which time passes is slowed down by acceleration and by mass. The faster you accelerate, the slower time passes, and at the speed of light, time just stops. Discarding the warp engine, which is a whole different animal. What happens if you could somehow accelerate past the speed of light? Science and math tell us that the captain might not be too happy. His spaceship, and in fact the entire universe, would flip. Time would move backwards, and cause and effect would reverse. He'd find his ship traveling backwards towards where he came from. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. What if we could freeze the universe for a moment and talk to someone traveling faster than the speed of light and backward in time? Could we ask them what lies in the future since they have been traveling backwards in time through it? I'm not so sure. Let's take a look. For a person traveling faster than light, where time is traveling backwards and cause and effect have flipped, they would have started their existence coming out of the grave and coming back to life. Since cause and effect have flipped, they will remember their whole life that they haven't lived yet in reverse. As they move backward through time, they will pass by remembered events, and as they pass them, the memories of those events will vanish from their minds. Perhaps they will remember their mother dying and see themselves moving backwards in time towards that event, but there will be nothing they can do to change anything in their lives. Their world would be completely deterministic. So again, if we could talk to someone traveling backwards in time, what would we learn? Since events they have passed through traveling backward in time have been removed from their minds, they don't know the future. And that's just like us because we haven't lived it yet. They do remember back to their birth, again just like us, which means at any given moment we seem to be identical, equivalent. Oh dear. And that means we can't know if we are moving forwards or backwards through time. Or rather, if any of that means anything at all. Worse, if their faster-than-light world is deterministic and we're equivalent, does that mean that our less-than-light-speed world is also deterministic? That choice and free will are just illusions? I was going to talk about conclusions, but now, just to screw with the universe, I'm ending this video right now. In conclusion, though it does not seem possible to propel matter to the speed of light or beyond, well, without a warp engine, and that's a whole nother story and video. And if we did somehow, it seems they would just start reliving their lives backwards, and their future here in less than light speed land doesn't seem too promising. I'm fine right where I am, thank you. This is Ron Williamson. Thanks for watching, or rather, if you're planning to watch.